Yeah. 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 I don't even know. I played like literally 5 minutes of this game. I was like, I gotta fucking save this. The difficulty settings for this when you first load in are like, now remember, you're supposed to play this on difficulty that's so high it's almost unbearable. Just make it real bad on yourself. Don't worry about it. And this is how it starts, by the way. Just fucking drops you in. And you got good paintings on the walls. Look at this guy's face and tell me you want to talk to him.
I'm the only one alive in this town.
So this is going to take a lot of reading from me as well because it's mostly dialogue on screen, but oh wow. Or like a Brundlefly version of Ludwig van Beethoven and Bernie Sanders. So, Barack, your performance was a flop. You're unfit for the role. A cursed production. This is our second attempt and a second failure. Come on, the first run was decent. It is not for you to judge. We gave it all we had. Whatever, you're dismissed. The bird will give you your final payment. Whatever. Because none of this is going to make any fucking sense, because it doesn't make any sense to me either. Good game to play during quarantine, right?
Truth does not do as much good in the world as its counterfeits do evil.
They don't trust me anymore. I wasn't even invited to the final council. Where are the birds? Up. Where else? If you mean the real ones. I mean the real ones, yeah.
Our quarrels are ended. Our friendship is mended. And if I should lie, of pox should I die.
Turns out the birds aren't birds at all. Want to know what they are? Lean down and I'll tell you. Lower, lower now. They're fingers. Did they tell you that? Yeah, this is a direct quote. We're not birds, we're fingers. That's why people call them executors. Are you tired? Want me to relieve your headache? Go ahead, it's not like you can actually do it. This is so weird right off the bat, man. Hi. Want to receive your payment? Well, everyone will get paid what they're due in the cathedral. That's where the final choice will be made. By whom? The authorities. Look at this Skexus ass motherfucker. Fucking background's changed, by the way, on the stage up there. Now, this is some amazing little... So this is the map of the town, and this is some incredible little world building here. Is if you look, every single place you go, it's like, the bridge square, you're hated here. The atrium, you're hated here. The cape, dream mistresses sleep here. Oh boy, you're hated here. It just keeps going every place you go. The game has started in media res. They want you to find that out in time, I'd imagine. I guess I need to go this way. Move along, Doctor. Nothing to see here. Work as usual. Who are these people? They're looters. Like I said, it's work as usual. You do your job and we'll do ours. You should let them go. A couple less, a couple more. What does it matter? I know where you're going. Want a piece of advice? Speak, but please be quick. It won't take long. The town is gone, and to hell with it. But the kin are also gone. Your family is gone. Your father remains unavenged, his path unfollowed. The 7 children who entrusted their lives to you are dead. You are the only one left. Do you want to save yourself at least? The first answer is no. No, you don't know the whole situation. Not all is lost. The outbreak can still be curbed. That's why I'm going to the cathedral. It's their decision about... It's there that the decision about the bombardment is made. Take my advice. You think she loves you? You think she's a friend and he's a foe because he brought the cannons? Don't talk to her first. Talk to him. You know nothing. She's my ally. Good. This is black ball here. fuck is that? I can't go any closer. What is that? So this is the cathedral, which I guess is where we're meant to be going. No, it's just really dark.
Worst of all, a coward. Always was a coward. Oh, how I hate it.
Is this the doctor? This is the doctor. What do you want? I want to influence your decisions somehow. What is this nonsense? State your name and occupation. Artemi Burak, surgeon. I see. Give me a reason to call off the bombardment. You have one chance. I know how to make a serum. We'll need time to produce it at scale, but the recipe has been developed. No, Burak. If you had told me you had 3 tank cars of that panacea and an army of doctors from the capital ready to administer it, that would have convinced me. As it stands, there's no going back. It's too great a risk. We only had 12 days. That's not enough time.
Better to die on a playground than a battleground.
Why have you come? To confirm to you that we have the means to fight the plague. The plague, not the outbreak. Who cares? We already decided everything without you. You've come uninvited. What did you decide? Who are you to demand reports from us? A backwoodsman, a self-taught doctor practicing barbaric traditional medicine. Oh, but I know who you are. You're the person I was very wrong to put my hopes on. The person who let me down. Get out, now. I only need one more day. Hey, you over there, seize this man and throw him out. All of you, please listen. Boards! Why, though? Oh, there's a dude up there. So you're like the devil or something, huh? So you insist on a second attempt, huh? Stubborn. Not a second, a first one. Alright, let's roll then. Let us imagine that the last train has not yet left the station. Just don't be late. Now all I need is not to miss my stop. Oh, weird Russian games are fun. You are Artemi Burak, a surgeon. You're coming back to your hometown summoned by a disturbing letter from your father. Good, love that loading screen, Scalpel. Alright. Did you have a good nap, Dracula? And I talked to him and he's like, how did you get inside this coffin? Me? You were the one in the coffin. Why did you crawl in there? I was hiding. That's one tiny compartment. Your bones must be aching. A coffin is the best means of transportation in the world. It can get you to unimaginable places. You look alive, though, so that vehicle is beyond your means for now. A free rider, huh? Just like you. No one sells tickets to ride this train. Very normal dialogue. Now him and his coffin are gone. Dracula done got lost. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of coffins. Excuse me? Excuse me, though? Why? This is... No, thanks, I'm good. This is a big... Guys, there's a big cow on track, though. Oh man, you can talk to all these, but... Sure you did. Yep. Definitely has a tail. Railroads are beautiful. They always lead to one place you can't turn from, except when there's a silly mistake, like this crash. Dying just to escape fate. Stupid. Boring. What is that monster? Ahead or behind? Is there something monstrous ahead? I don't see any danger. Look closer. Ahead is death. Would you like to check? What about the bull on the tracks? That is Bos Turok, a creature of steppe legends from which the world was created. What is he trying to achieve here? Stupid. Life can never prevent death. Death? As you can see, the blood no longer flows in this artery. There is a clot. You're a doctor, aren't you? Don't you have medicine with you? What clot? What are those black flakes? How should we know? You're the doctor, not us. Go and see. We're only ensuring no other trains are derailed. We'll fix yours too once the beast leaves the tracks. I have a lot of time on my hands then. Bulls are stubborn. Oh, okay. So now I've talked to one. They're all like, nah, though. What? And then I died. Why did I die? Want to share his secrets? Why? You can share your worries and I'll take them with me. Into the coffin? Deal. Who goes first? I have no worries. Do you want to play? No, I'm not interested. Why are things different? This is so weird. I don't know. Oh, now I'm somewhere else. What? Someone heavy. I hear heavy steps in the dark. I can't see you. Are you death? No, I'm a doctor. What's wrong with you? Water. I'm so thirsty. I need a drink of fresh water. Please bring it to me. Where do I get it? Outside in the yard. Hard to talk. Keep silent then. Oh, wow. Why? No empty bottles. So I need to get a bottle or something, I guess? I think there was a kitchen in here. This is a lot right away. Fingernail. The ferryman requires payment before he'll let me on the boat. This odd coin will do. Obtain. Money. Empty bottle. Okay, there we go. Needle. His death is hidden inside a needle, which is in an egg, which is in a duck. Yes. Soap. A bar of common soap. Empty bottle. Can be filled with water or blood. But only water or blood. If you try to fill it with anything else, I will kill you. Get water. Yes. Get water. Get water. Why not? Just fill them all up. No, I think this is supposed to be real fucking confusing. Water or blood only. Oh, good. Oh, good. There's more, of whatever. Oh, good. Sup, Skexus? Oh, and now we're... Oh, it was a dream? Yeah, it was a dream. Yeah, a dream. I hope it doesn't come true, because that would be weird. So you want to meet your dad? Yes? Me too. Good for you. Now leave me alone. And now I'm fucking somewhere else again! So we're seeing these gentlemen, right? Kin one. Let Mother Bodo caress your step, Kolboon. It's a Russian word, I can't... It's just what it is. I couldn't even tell you what it's supposed to sound like. You haven't forgotten your people, have you? No, I haven't. Do you have a good heart? Well, tell me. We hear earth with our hearts. The heart has a pulse, so does earth. If they sing in harmony, you hear the language of earth and herbs, the language of warmth and cold. Look and listen. Whose words are all around? What does the earth say? It says a lot of things. A lot of time has passed. You are gone. You forgot many things. Your heart is spoiled. Let us see if it is rotten. How can you see that? The fight will show whose heart is keen, who hears the unheard words. You'll see my heart. The kin's blood runs through me. I was never torn from my people. I'll take a look. Oh, now we're doing a fight. This is a tutorial. Well, it's teaching me how to beat up. Stamina is restored faster when you block. Thanks for telling me that. That's the opposite of how it usually goes. How do you miss when you're that close by punch? Let us trade hearts. Let's become kin. What need do you have of mine? Isn't it rotten? A river of good washes away a drop of rot. There's no me and you, there's the people. Mix your flesh with ours. Alright, let it be so. Exchange hearts! Good heart. A living human heart. Rotten heart. A human heart, living but vermiculous. Accept. Okay, I see. It just made me, like, do that as an inventory thing. Now I'm back on the train. We're almost there. Are you relieved? Oh yes, can't wait to get there. Just can't wait. Feels like we're riding in circles. Well, it was nice passing the time. Good luck with your father, I'm sure he can't wait. Good luck to you too. Oh, fuck! Turned into a Skeksis. Oh, we're at our train now. Okay,
Dear
cool.
son, Artemy, I write to you after so many years apart in the hopes that you may find a way to return to us. Something worries me. I feel a difficult trial approaches. I hope that your studies have proven fruitful, and that you have achieved great skill as a surgeon. Such skill might be of use here. I remain the only physician in this town, but you know that I am growing old. I need an assistant.
Smoked meat! And water bottle. Gotta love a game that lets you loot. Cloth mask. Hey, there you go. Boosts immunity, reveals disease symptoms when given to an infected person. Someone's happy. Yep, I had a feeling this building does not. After the intro, the game will no longer autosave. Find places to save manually. It's rarely games break their own rules like that. Long loading screens, as befits ancient Russian games. Boy, sure does seem like this starts with him killing 3 dudes. Pocket watch, broken scissors, fishing hooks, money. Okay, that makes sense. What do you got? Match, chestnut, money, bottle, fingernail, which is a coin, toast, scrap name. When a person is done with their name, they discard it. Okay. I've heard it's bad fortune, unhelpful to me, but some people value it. Hello!
The worst is yet to come.
You hit hard for a hunchback, but whoa boy, you screwed up. These 3 guys are dead. I saw you do it too. You're gonna be in serious trouble. What kind of hunchback kid? I'm bent over in pain here. You need to handle that bleeding, old man. You're covered in blood. Your own blood. I know that. Here you go, a tourniquet. It used to be my leash, but seems like you need it more. Thanks, you're a nice kid. Man, you really have some anger problems, don't you? Zing, pow, blam, 3 guys dead. This ain't the right way. Ain't how we do things around here. Yeah, what's the right way then? Well, you gotta be nicer. Just hit him 3 times, max. Send him running and let him run. You don't actually have to kill everyone who bothers you. Jeez. It's safer my way.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
He's got a mask on, a dog mask. You can see the eyes. The one with the knife was Kirik, a leather worker. Not gonna cry for him. That guy was nuts. Is this an ambush? How long were they waiting for me? They weren't waiting for you. I think you were an accident. Then who was the real target? I don't know. Rumors going around that someone else got murdered tonight. Guess I should sniff around and find out. Who knows? Maybe it's true. I hope it isn't. The town's seen enough blood for one day. Oh, that's a good set of bars that... Oh, man. Hunger, exhaustion, thirst, immunity, and health. And none of them look great. Oh, can I use the tourniquet that I just got? Use. Oh, it does help. So, this is interesting. My hunger went down, but my thirst went up. It's the dry toast, so thirsty. Hey, Skeksis. Well, Barak, you're nearly dead. Got a few minutes left. I'm here to announce your demise. Can't do much on such short notice. You've been bashed on the head several times, and the locals' fists are heavy. And one of those 4 stab wounds looks deep. Significant blood loss, too, and the local climate is unforgiving in terms of strain. Do you have any heart conditions? None. Your health is a mess. I'm guessing you haven't eaten in several days and that you didn't sleep last night, did you? That's what I thought. So your hunger and exhaustion are critical, too. I wonder which of these afflictions will be the death of you first. So, what's your plan? Any good advice? Dressing your wounds would be a good idea. Where would I get bandages? A drugstore, Barak. You've been studying surgery for 6 years and you're just finding this out now? But it's not just about the wounds. Even when they're dressed, you still need to be aware of your body. It's not always on your side. Pay attention to its needs. I'll figure it out. What next? Next, you die anyway because the whole town will soon have it out for you, and it's got nothing to do with the 3 poor souls you've just done in. Great. Why do they hate me? My colleague over there can explain it better. That's his role. Mine is teaching you how your body works so you don't die before you make it hurt. Okay. What's up? Welcome back home, Warden. You've been away a while. You probably don't even remember the heady scent of twire in the air. Do you know why you got attacked? No clue. The whole town is looking for a murderer. A very important and respected man was killed last night. The townsfolk loved him better than some children love their fathers. Don't be too hard on them. Who was killed? You knew the victim. Less than you thought, but more than most. Don't worry, you'll learn more soon, but I personally can't divulge this sort of information. Investigator's privilege. So you're an investigator? Aren't we all? Everyone lies, so you can only get to the bottom of things by using your brain. That's what your father used to say. It's an actual quote from him, by the way, because I happen to know him. And we got even better acquainted today. How about you? Did you two argue much? Why do you care so much, bird? Indeed, old Isidore Barak is an exemplar of a true doctor and a true human being, if a miserable one. Do you honor your father? He's the reason I returned. He summoned me with a letter, said there was a threat. Do you know anything about it? Nothing's a threat to him anymore, trust me, so he's definitely dead, right? Maybe dishonor, but even that's unlikely. You're a man of obligation after all, aren't you? Runs in the family, why? Whatever, that bit's not important. Time is short. Oh, by the way, Barak, time is important. Be careful how you spend it. And be aware that you don't have much left. I know, a few more minutes. Your colleague already told me. Well, a little more. I intend to live to 80, no less. We're a long-lived family. You've got less than 2 weeks, Barak. 12 or so days. Trust me, I'm a specialist. So use your time well, and hurry home now. Why are you wasting your time here? Your father's waiting. I don't like you much, beakhead. Oh, fists up. And you're just sitting here, huh? Be quiet. He must not hear your voice. Lean close. He only speaks in lies and wants you dead. I'll be damned. Does everyone want me dead? Do not go home, Barak. Stay clear of home. In town you have some friends yet, do you not? Let me guess. Father is unhappy with me, isn't he? Yeah. Unhappy? Far from it. Far as can be. But still, do not go home, I beg of you. Heed my words true. Avert your doom, Barak. Averting doom isn't my style. The town is yours, Barak, and may you soon find how deep, how far its roots run down your spine. May you inhabit it, sink through its pores, learn vein and artery, nerve and blood and cell. You need no home beyond the town itself. Forget that place you so eagerly seek. I beg forgiveness. Grievous harm will come to me should I tell you more than I can. I'll keep what you said in mind. And you have other dialogue now. Persistent, huh? Good. Maybe you'll even survive a day or two this way. Got a bite? Birdseed's fine. Food is sold in shops. Though your reputation might prevent you from a warm welcome. But there's a meat warehouse nearby that was conveniently broken into recently. The perpetrators walked down the railroad tracks. They are heading to the right. Think you can catch up to them? Not sure, to be honest. I'm dead tired. You can sleep at someone's place, if they like you enough. I doubt there's anyone like that around, though. People have forgotten you. You do have your own house, I suppose. Do you remember where it is? Actually, I could use a map. And nothing. Don't get anything out of that. Boy, y'all are weird. No, he's got anything else for me. Warehouses. Only rats live here. Oh, yeah, my thirst is back. Oh, I got good thirsts. Yeah. She must be offended or ashamed. She's free to go, we told her, but she refuses. I'll have you know we were respectful. We only checked her legs. It's mandatory, and she had normal human legs. So free to go now, yet there she stands. You checked her legs? What for? Neither clay nor bone. She's a normal living girl, not a Shabnak, and so she's free to go. Yet she doesn't. She must be offended. The steppe people have odd morals. They don't fear death, they refuse to cut a body, and are ashamed of strange things. What Shabnak? A Shabnak, a creature of steppe legend. They say Earth disgorges it, and then it steals a woman's form and goes around murdering folks. It's all silly, of course, but we haven't ordered a check, so we do. Who ordered this? We are the Sabarovs people. Each of the 3 houses assigned somebody to look for the monster. The Olgimskis, the Kanes, of course, and obviously the Sabarovs, the latter being us. And who might you be, good sir? I'm Isidore Barak's son. I've returned home after 6 years. Oh, send my regards to your father, a most respectable man. He dragged my daughter from beyond the grave, and we almost gave up on her. You tell him that. Tell him that Peter the Nightjar sends his fondest regards. Will you stop hovering over the girl? You won't comfort her. You're only making it worse. Just go. Can't talk to anyone else there. Hey, so this game's real weird. Loading the gut. No one cares about you. Would you look at that? What's going on here? That's where the bodies are taken. What bodies? Of today's victims. Accidental victims. What do you mean? The autumn is foul this year. People have gone mad. That's what I mean. I don't understand. Autopsy. Hell no. Doghead. So that's the nightmare I had. Can you imagine? Just before I woke up, I told him, "Be on your way then. People don't kill people." What do you want, old man? What are you doing here? What do you mean? You've never seen a dead person before, have you? Yes, I'm a doctor. Be on your way then. Why poke your nose around? You be on your way, mutts. Each has 2 eyes and 2 ears. Most have 1 nose and 1 mouth. Riddle me this. If eyes and ears are switched, what would be right? If noses and mouths are switched, what would be fixed? Okay. That's a tough one. Yep. Man, that autopsy button has a dedicated screen. That's pretty terrifying. That dude just gave me peanuts. Can't repair anything. Okay, that's a weird... Oh, it's an irregular-sized bull. Hello, I like you better. How are our stats? Well, we've got hunger and exhaustion are a problem. No. Apparently the kids around here will sell their soul for some, so they probably trade with kids for them. Hey, there's a lot of Russian words in this, so forgive me. Hey, New Karen, Bikara, you're a good man. Buy my bull. Why would I want a bull? It's not just any bull, it brings luck. When the time comes, I'll tell you what to do. Can it talk then? Unente, it is known. It will talk on the scariest day of your life, showing you the right way. I'd rather not have it at all. Perhaps there won't be a scary day in my life then. To be honest, I think you're just a swindler. So you're selling a curse on 4 legs? Great, I'll take it if you pay me. Take him for 200. It's a good bull. You're out of your mind. Oh, hi. At last, a crowd now gathers round my act. Sit down like that. Now watch. Death by starvation. Too busy. But speaking of starvation, have you got any food at all? I'd cut a man open for some dry old toast. So the good sir fancies a slice? Have one. Shan't last. In half an hour's time, my act resumes. Come see. Death by starvation, lads and lasses. That's okay, I'll just find another freak with toast. Wrong. You should look for freaks that trade in trash. Perhaps home-owning freaks are too foolish to see you rummage through their paltry things. It's not a bad idea, actually. I think your act might be delayed after all. Oh yeah, I got toast. Who threw away money? You said to trade in trash. Oh, it's one of you. But you're not talking. Yeah, there's just a lot of, like, weird dudes. Oh, it's a poster advertising the concept of shovels. There, locked shut. Wouldn't let anyone in. Not that I object, there must be order, and so it was ordered. Our house was locked? Who ordered that? Saburov, of course, the governor. And where did my father go? So you're Barak's son, then? The one who left town so long ago? You missed him by hours. Guess it wasn't in the cards. Couldn't you have gotten here, say, yesterday? Everything would be different then, and he waited for you so eagerly. Get on with it. What happened? Old Barak is dead. Dead? Dead. No one knows how. Rumor has it he was murdered. A load of bull. He was like a father to all of us. Who would kill him? I don't buy it. Neither do I. The crowd's gone mad, like frightened children, so eager to catch someone, anyone, and no idea who. Some say it was an outsider, others a shabnak. When it hits home, people are quick to drag the clay wench from the depth of memory. What clay wench? A shabnak a deer, a thing of steppe legend. Yes, I know about it. Well, maybe the killer was a shabnak. Who else? A person couldn't have done it. You think so? Isidore was a man. Men must not kill men, and so men do not kill men. At least not in this town they don't. Obviously they do now.
Enough blabbering.
Why are you covered in blood? ... I fell down the stairs. You're an outsider. I've never seen you before, and I know everyone. I'm from here, but I've been away for a while. You do look like the old man. You could be his son. I am his son. What I want to know is, why are you covered in blood? Haven't you seen what the streets are like? Whatever, but I'll remember you. Likewise, nice meeting you. Oh, but of course he wasn't killed. People are mad with grief, so they parrot nonsense. And Saburov, he's only too happy to prey on those rumors. He'll dig his claws deep into this case to flaunt his value, mark my words. Saburov, so he's in charge now? Well, yes and no. The real ruler is Fat Vlad. Money's power, and the town's business all belongs to Olgimsky. The factory, the abattoir, the railroad, all his. The Kanes still have the power of fear, and Saburov, well, he's technically the leader of the three, but only technically. Where's my father's body? No clue. People used to bring the dead to your father, you know, a doctor. How will we live now? No idea. Unbelievable. The war, the train delayed. What a terrible year. Do you even have a place to stay now? Yes, I have friends in town, 3 at least. They'll help me. Do you think they still remember you? It's been 6 years after all. Well, maybe not all of them, but someone has to, right? And now we got places to go. And these weird worm people on the streets. Do you think I could possibly give anything close to a cogent answer to that question? Everyone calm down now. No more mob justice. What the fuck do you want? Everything is dealt with over here. No more blood. What is dealt with? The murderers, if it wasn't them. The murderers, it wasn't them. And if it was, it's up for the judge to decide. Are you one of the crazies who can't keep their fists in check? I'm Artemi Barak, Isidore's son. I only arrived today. Something happened this night. I'm not sure what exactly myself. Then a rumor spread. A steppe golem had stolen a woman's shape and started to kill. Stone Age idiocy. They beat several steppe girls to death. I wonder if Dwyer drives folks insane. Were these the ones who beat girls to death? They tried. That's alright, though. They'll be taken to the town hall and dealt with. Wow. Absurdity. How could it happen? How could anyone call themselves human after that? God. Go, calm down and be on your way. I have nothing to do with any of this. Oh, he just came up and talked to me. So you're old Barak's son? Yes. Got bad news. Could it get any worse? Someone sharing your features spilled blood. It became known. People want revenge. They say that whoever murdered the 3 men at the station today is also responsible for Simon Kane's death. Yeah, what else were they responsible for? What else? You won't like it. The townsfolk realized murder's no longer taboo. People sense they can now kill others. First, they looked for Shabnak Adir and killed several women. Then they went after the steppe creatures, Odongs. They're frightened. They turn to animals. So they seek to punish murder by turning to murder themselves? It's like a craze. It's September, you know. Steppe herbs are in bloom. Ah, yeah, right. Of course the herbs are to blame. You have nothing to do with it, I know. I'm a ferryman. Well, almost. Actually, I'm a train driver. I know you were on my train. I wasn't alone, by the way. But you were. We drivers can feel the living weight. There is only one human being on that train. You. Odd. The townsfolk aren't too fond of ferrymen and drivers, so we will help you. Go to a quay, show your face to a worm, and he'll take you wherever you want for a fingernail. Show your face to a man, and he'll help you out with equipment. I have a fingernail already. Cool, so we're gonna get pinned for murders. Which, I mean, I guess I definitely did do the murders. Well, this person's just letting us in. I get the feeling I'm doing something wrong here, but... What do you have? Tweezers and a fingernail. Well, apparently those coins are real useful, so... A Shabnak deer always steals the form of a woman, but that's mere illusion, broken the moment it starts to run. That's when you notice the legs, made of bone or clay. They leave no trace behind. When it runs, the illusion dissolves like a smell carried away on the wind. You're chasing steppe demons, huh? A little seasonal lapse of sanity? You must be an outsider. If you'd lived here as long as I have, you'd sing a different tune. Here, the earth is alive. It bears more than just crops. Sometimes it spits out a horror so unfathomable you spend the whole night sleeping in fits and starts. Clay and bones cultivate a beast. People don't kill each other around here. Only a Shabnak would do that. I'm a local. This is a weird one. Huh, the opinion of me just went down everywhere. That's weird. But I want to. Oh boy, I found chalk and a button. Well, they are talking about, you know, demons. Hey, it's the woman from the opening. She's holding a skull. Hey, Geralda, I didn't do anything. Ikara, you can protect yourself. You shouldn't look either. What do you have here? I brought my bones here. Are you kissing the skull? I'm not kissing it. It was in my hands, then people ran in. I was embarrassed and hid my face. If you haven't done anything wrong, why are you ashamed? I won't explain to you. I did nothing wrong. I just brought my bones here. What's wrong with that? These bones are mine. I didn't steal them. I tell the truth. You should be more careful with your bones. You're acting strange and people rarely appreciate that. What's so strange about that? They're the strange ones. Well, people don't usually toy around with bull skulls. This is not coalescing into anything intelligible. Except this house, I need to go in here. If I ever find a door. I find myself exhausted, soon to fall. Dead tired, they say. I wonder what it means. It means you need some sleep. Yeah, but woe is me, for I've no place to sleep. Doors locked before this low tragedy, and now unwelcome here in this hometown. Is there no bunkhouse for the needy homeless in the town? Who knows, but you, Barak, are no mere tramp. A hero such as you won't be let in. I'll sleep when I'm dead, I guess. Go home, Barak. Repose will do you good, but should you find another's cot, be quick to steal sleep. Sweet dreams, misfortune seeker. Thanks, and you too. Is there a door to this house, or is it just... How fares your kin, Katanga? Poorly. We must help each other out. You are our kin. You shouldn't get into fights. You always lose no matter who remains standing. I'd rather lose standing. Think, if they kill you, then it's very bad, right? But if you kill them, it's still bad. Everyone will hate you. Won't let you in, sell you food, or barter. You'll be hunted. Do you need a wolf's life? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Don't get into fights. Clear your name first. As time passes, people will accept you. Then do as you please. Sounds tempting. I know, but then I do, and it's like... Been told to come here, too. No, this is where the marker told us to come.
This damn rain. Will it ever end? The climate here is in chaos.
Well, one thing is clear, you are a very, very lucky man, which means you need to take care of yourself. You are so careless, Varrock. It's Artemi Varrock, right? Burak. Artemi Burak. Apologies. Oh, and may I ask, is it true that your actions have already resulted in 4 deaths? 3. That's what I thought. And who the hell are you, buddy? Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. But before we speak any further, I'd like to clarify a rather crucial thing. Just how highly do you hold your sense of duty? Too highly, clearly, since it brought me back to this wretched town. Well, from this point on, you, owe me. I just saved you from a rather grisly fate. I don't remember seeing a rescue team. Your Reuben has utterly murderous intent. Isidore meant quite a lot to him. Your father was his mentor. Reuben even considers himself Al-Barak's true son, unlike you. Anyway, he thinks you're to blame for your father's death. What a load of... I managed to convince him that you didn't actually kill Isidore. Well, not empirically. But I'm under the impression that in Reuben's mind you still caused your father's death. You did, after all, take your sweet time getting here while Isidore was counting on your help. Is it true? It is. I've thought about that myself. Look, you have my condolences for... oh, he's back to calling me by the wrong name. Fucking asshole. But since we've established that you owe me let me explain how you'll repay your debt. Things are about to get a little tense, and I need only one thing. Just do exactly as I tell you. You're a doctor, right? Barak, how are things going to get tense? Today's tragedy won't be the last. I was blessed with a naturally high intelligence, and my observations indicate that a very deadly visitor has come to this godforsaken town. That's all I can say for now. I don't like you, bachelor whatever. Allow me to sum up. Reuben told me he's the only decent doctor in town, but you're a competent surgeon. I need you alive, healthy, and quiet. Close at hand. This dude's an asshole. Spare me any wild improvisations. I'll be the one handling the situation. How about you just shut up? I'll deal with Reuben myself. No middlemen required. Where is he? Gone to carry out my orders. From now on, your Reuben does what I tell him to do. He entered my service of his own accord. I suggest that you do the same. It'll help everyone. I just hate big city dandies who think they know best. Marbles! You just got a skull in a cage, huh? Apparently. Rusty scalpel, broken ampule, charm, and money. Money, fishing hooks, needle, and tourniquet. I mean, it's letting me do it, and he's not getting angry. Morphine! Relieves fear and pain, leaving you drowsy and numb. If I take this before I sleep, I'll recuperate better. So I need to get the key to the house, that's the thing. Yeah. I need a lot of things. Aight. So what, is the asshole still in there? The one with the carpet bag? Yeah, he's in there. I grant you every right to throw something at him if you so desire. But where's Dr. Reuben? We need a doctor. Reuben isn't here, kids. We've got 0 Reubens left in stock. There's been a disaster. Alma, Duke, and Wolfling were poisoned. Where are they? In a warehouse with little flags. Go down the railroad and to the left, you'll see. Lead the way. I can't. We need to go to a drugstore and find bones and a whistle and a shovel, or Notkin will bite our head off. You'll find the place on your own. It's easy. Bones and a whistle are your cure for poison? Well, good luck with that. Alright, let's go help the kids. That seems like a good thing to do. Oh, my brothers in spirits, behold a man, head higher than the sky, behold a creature of well-earned pride. Dare I trouble you, good sir, with trivial talk? Well. Oh, how ferocious Mother Nature is, for 'tis her wrath that must be borne. Oh, friend, if only I could quench my thirst, I'd give heaven and earth for a sip of cold water. You're literally next to a pub. The pub is closed, good sir, but even if it wasn't, what makes it open, really? One must ask oneself. And anyway, Stomatin the curmudgeonly has introduced new rules with another sort of liquid flowing, a fiery one. A good one, but not one I need at the moment. So, do you have any water? I don't, but the river is right there. You'll make it, I believe in you. Only brute beasts drink from the river. Us proud men deserve spring water. It's brought here in barrels, but they're too often empty. I would get it there, but I have no bottles. I'd drink from a fountain, but I might faint first. The air is far too heady. I gave him some water. No, but I did get some reputation back for it. Look, see everyone, the doctor is here. Who's sick? You're too late, they died. Why didn't you come sooner? What kind of doctor are you? 3 kids are dead and no one gives a damn? Not kids. Worse, those were our dogs. Alma, Wolfling, and Duke. Who poisoned them? Somebody evil. Notkin's planning on holding a trial. He wanted you to be there too. Well, at least I made it in time for the trial. Not all is lost. So I came here trying to help kids and it was dogs.
Half men, half boys. No more knives, no more toys.
You're here. Good. The trial can begin. Who are you anyway, Runt? Notkin. Chief Notkin round here. But the real question is, who are you? I am Artemi Barak, son of Isidore. A question first. They say you're no son to old Barak. He was a doctor. He saved lives. It is said that you kill instead. Is that true? Is what true? That this town is full of gossips and rumor mongers? Yeah, it surely is. Calm down, no need to get defensive. Or are you uncomfortable doing this in front of my soul and a halves? I don't know what that means. Aren't you cheeky, boy? Cheeky or not, this isn't a game. We're talking about something important here. I'm all ears. Tell me, is it right to kill? We need to know what you believe. Old Barak wasn't just a doctor to us, he was a teacher. He knew how to live. You say you are his sons, so you're to take his place and answer. Is murder acceptable? Only in self-defense, so murder can be right sometimes. Who are you planning on killing, boy? It's not about me, but about us. My soul and a halves always hang together. Answer the question. Take your time if you need to. You may very well be choosing our fate. Yes, fine. Sometimes killing is acceptable. Good. You now know what kind of man you are. Here ends the trial. You're free to go. I don't get it. Alright. I do need to stop, though. This is just a lot, but I also just need to, like, you know, go and do lunch and stuff. Holy shit. And there's no save button, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I don't know about this one so much.